Hey guys, welcome back to the DJ and Wedding Planner Podcast. My name's Tony the Hitman and your host alongside the planner,
Carmen Davila Hernandez, your favorite planner. And today we have a special guest. We have Carlos Muina
Muina.
from Petal Production.
Hi guys, thanks for
Hi.
having me.
No, thank you for being on with us today.
I've been wanting to be on.
Thank you for coming.
I wanted to talk shit.
We're
That's
here.
exactly what we're going to do. We're going to talk shit, Carlos. That's
Let's
exactly
see.
what
Let's
we're
see.
gonna
I'll be
do.
nice. I'm gonna be nice and not get in trouble.
And if you have been living under a rock and you've never heard of Carlos or Petal Production, I just want to say that they are the most amazing, passionate floral company in South Florida, and they also travel and go to different places. And I have the pleasure of working with them very often. So I just wanted to make sure that, just in case you hadn't heard of Petal or Carlos and his team.
Thank you. I think we're pretty good. I like what we do. We love working with you. We always want to do it more.
I love
And
that.
so
We
we're
will.
always happy when you do bring us something. So
We have
Yeah.
a big
Yeah, an amazing team here at Petal. I mean, I remember a few years back, the first time I worked with Petal Production, and you guys came in like 25 people deep. I was like, what's going on? Amazing. It just the work that you guys put out, it's phenomenal.
we built a big team, right? And so we like to roll deep.
Yeah.
And that stems a lot from our overall philosophy, which is we like to think of ourselves as a service company,
100%.
right? And we're here to serve. And so we're not the florist that's just going to show up and plop something on the table. If your rental company has a mistake and we can fix it, we're going to fix it. If the hotel has an issue and something that's not attractive and we need to cover it, we're going to cover it. We're there to serve the planner, the hotel, and the client.
100%.
And so that means rolling deep so
Yeah.
that you can accomplish those things.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, it's amazing because sometimes you work with vendors and it's all about, just they come in and they do their simple work. But you guys, if you need something additional, hey, I need a couple of extra flowers for here.
Yes.
You guys are ready to, like you say, serve and make the overall experience amazing.
Yeah, right now at the Biltmore, have you been recently?
Yeah.
Have you seen the wind tunnel? The wind.
Oh no! Don't tell me about wind tunnel.
So they have an art exhibit right now. That's like these wind
Okay.
things,
Okay.
wind cones.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
But it's
actually.
right there at the bottom of the steps, outside the tent, and they're blue,
Okay.
and there's a lot of them.
Okay.
And so it's become an issue. So Adrian from Vizcaya called and was like, "Hey, Brian's are having an issue with this." We're like,
Oh, you're talking about
I'm talking
Vizcaya.
I'm
Just
sorry.
kidding.
Did I say Biltmore?
Yes.
"Yeah, Vizcaya." So
Vizcaya.
Have you seen the wind tunnel?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. And so we sent over 50 areca palms
Wow.
so that they can move them in and out for weddings, and each bride, they don't want it. It's covered, with arecas.
That's
and
part
so-
of being a team player and just.
Right, being a
amazing,
service center, because we
you know?
don't charge for that, and we're
No,
not going to
that's
do anything,
beautiful.
right? We're not charging each planner or company that comes in. They're there at Vizcaya for every bride to use, and and that was just something for us to do for Vizcaya to say we'll help you,
I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Thanks.
Seriously.
Thanks.
So tell us, Carlos, a little bit of the involvement of Petal and how long you've been with the company.
I've been with Petal for 17
Wow.
years now. And we started out, when I first came on, Paul, who still works here, was in my position, even though the position I'm currently in didn't exist. But we were a smaller company, even though we were still doing a lot of events. Rafi, the owner, was super involved with the Jewish community, and because of that, he had a lot of work, right? And so we were doing a lot of that community. He was good friends with Eric from Executive Caterer, and so we were at Beth Torah. We were doing all the temples, and predominantly Jewish weddings. But the clients were there and the product was there. And so in my time here, I've tried to like expand who we are as a company. And so we're servicing everyone in the wedding industry and not just the Jewish community anymore. We started out, there was 10 of us, you know, and now we're about 100.
I was gonna say, yeah.
100 full time, and then
100
that's
million.
still with freelancers
Yeah.
and agency and people we use for staffing on the weekend. But it's been a slow, consistent 17 years, and it has just been about every step of the way. How do we be better? Rafi and I talk a lot about the weakest link.
Yeah.
And so you're always trying to find the weakest link in the company and filling and making that link stronger. And every time you make a link stronger, you expose the next weakest link. And so we're constantly, which department needs it? Where are we going with this department? What do we need to fill in this department to make it better? What operating procedures do we need to implement in order for smooth, operations? All of those things. And so it has been 17 years of that, and we've grown like crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean,
we just had a recent party here at our new building, which is
Amazing
It's
party.
yeah.
I mean, the new facilities and the party you guys threw were, the talk of the town.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to be
like,
here.
It's next level. It's beautiful. You just walk in. I've had clients that are, I always say, I just got to get them in here, and they're like, oh my God. You just feel like you guys are going to rock it. Like, that's it. That's what you feel like. We're
Listen,
in great
and
hands.
we felt that way about the last building,
Yeah,
right? And so we
agreed.
were in Wynwood before that,
Yeah.
and it was a space. And I can't believe that we managed to pull off the amount of work we used to pull out of
Yeah.
that other space.
Oh, yeah.
And so, part of those weakest links I would tell Rafi is like, if we want to grow, I can't do it in this building, right? And so we moved to that last building, which I thought was beautiful. We built that building out. We bought the building. We built it out, gutted it, built it. It was amazing. The glass offices. You see a lot of the echoes of that building in this
Right.
building. And so things that we liked, we kept. Things that we wanted to improve, we improved. And I thought when we were over there, like, I made it.
Yeah. No, it was.
That was it. That was home.
No, it was, yeah.
Look at us.
It was.
right?
It was nice.
And we lasted in that building for 8 years, and we got to the point again where I said to Rafi, if you want more growth, I need more space.
Yeah.
And so this building was a two-year process of like finding the right space, buying this building, which was a lot of work because the previous owner was crazy. Crazy.
Welcome to Miami.
But we finally got it, and then it took us about 8 months to a year between
did it fast.
between architects,
Yeah.
the architectural drawings, the demolition, everything. Yeah.
Because it was
And
a
we moved
fast transition.
We moved fast. We tried to move fast, and we did a lot of the work in the summer in off season, and
You had everybody working. You were like,
we worked
come on in,
nonstop.
let's all work.
We were. I was here sweating because we did most of this move, especially the warehouse in the back, which looks gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Super
It's like
organized.
it's like a Costco.
It's
I
gorgeous
mean, that's the
back
best
there.
way to describe
It is
it.
like a Costco.
Like when you walk into Costco and you have all the shelves.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like
so
back there.
organized and
Like it's so
clean.
organized. I need this vase. You know exactly where to go get it, and
Right.
there's 50 of them right there on the shelf.
But that all happened when we had no power. Like they were, this side of the building was on construction. So you would come in some days because they'd put up drywall on this side and sand it all down. And then everything on the other side was covered in powder and white. And so then we'd like clean everything again. And it was just like no air conditioning, super hot in the summer, trying to do all that.
Wow.
It was a labor of love.
I was just going to say that is a
Rafi
labor
owes me a
of
lot.
love.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
And then we knew you
Yeah.
put in my head that I should have that party.
I did.
And that I should have that
totally
party
did.
based on RSVP.
I did.
And so I listened. And so then I had a date and a deadline where I needed to be
so true.
done, you know.
You should totally do it then.
And I was like, oh my God. And I was like pushing. I mean, I had contractors come in and they would tell me, oh, blah, blah, you know, like, Bobby, let me tell you, I don't work that way. They're like, he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't tell a bride, I can't. Oh,
That's
I'm
true.
sorry, it's gonna be 2 weeks later, right? Like if I tell you, your wedding is on this date, I don't have a choice but to source the material, find the team, do everything that I need to do, and it's going to happen on that date no matter what.
No matter what.
So I would treat my contractors that way. And I'd be
mean-
like, no. I don't understand what you're saying to me, I would say to them. I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because in our world, I mean, we walk in and we have sometimes 4 hours, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes 6 hours to pull off miracles.
Yeah.
And there's no redo. There's not. Hey, we can fix it tomorrow. We're there and we're making it happen. In the contracting world, they don't know what that is.
Yeah, and the painter would be like, oh, I need 2 weeks. I was like, no, you have 3 days. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't care who you got to call.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, it's just me and my brother,
No.
and sometimes my brother's working on this. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
this
treating
is the
it like
date,
you do
this is the
an event.
timeline. I need you to be ready by this date. And if you need to call, you know, I don't know if you need to go to the Home Depot parking lot and like,
It's true.
We've all done that, right?
Hey,
right? I don't know what you need to do, but you need to be finished on this
right.
date. Period.
period.
This is the way my brain
But
works.
that's, you know what? It's so funny that you say that because I always say, and like, I know I'm going to get some shit about this. So when sometimes I have clients that they're like, I want da. And I'm like, okay, the only person that's going to be able to pull this out, like the only company that's going to be able to pull this is going to be Petal. And I say this, and I'm going to say this very humbly. I've had clients that are like, oh, I want to do. And I'm like, Petal is a company that if you want to build something, whatever your imagination wants, they are the people that are going to say yes, and then they will figure it out. That's it. Like, you guys will say yes, and then you're like, and I'm always like, are you sure you could do that? And you guys are like, yeah, we can do that. I'm sure they come back, and like I worked with like Brittany and Ryan, and then they come back, and you're like, what do you mean you sold this?
Yeah, and then it's my job to figure shit out.
It is your job. I love that though.
And I love a challenge, right? Like I hate it when I'm not figuring something out. Like if they're all smooth sailing, I'm like, I don't have anything to do, you know. And so I like a project, you know, and I love to figure things out. And we continuously grow, right? Like I never used to have a carpentry department, and
I love that you do now.
And now I do.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's the next biggest growth for the company is
Okay.
carpentry.
Cool.
I just hired a guy who is in the theater world.
Oh my God, that is
Oh,
so
that's amazing.
exciting.
And so he's been a professor of set construction and design.
Let me tell
Oh,
you,
that's
that is
next level.
Next level game changer.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
this guy is full on, right? Like,
That's
and
so
also, and so like part of that interview with him was talking about like, yeah, he's like, I also work on timelines, right? The show,
Yeah.
this is the date the show starts.
110%.
There's no
Yeah,
like
like,
saying,
we
oh,
know,
it's going to be
we
later,
know, yeah,
right?
that's it.
And so I just thought that the two worlds really kind of came together well.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? And I was having a super gay day.
I love
And
it.
I was at the pool at the Soho pool house.
Ooh.
And I met this guy in the pool.
You never
You
know
never
when.
know where you're gonna meet the next freaking person that's gonna change it.
Yeah.
Change your world, change your life. Like, I love that. I'm all about networking, you see?
Yeah. And
in
he
the
was
pool.
and he was slowly like talking about all this stuff. And then at the same time, I could hear in his voice that he wasn't like completely
Yeah.
satisfied with where he was at.
Yeah.
Right. So like he's doing a Zoetic stage right now. There's a show called Mother. He's producing that. He did.
Oh, that's so cool.
But yeah. He's with them, and he's also with New World School. And he's like,
Yeah. I love that.
but I was like, let's take a chance. And I was like, come in and talk. And we're really going to expand
Yeah,
our
that's gonna be like
fabrication
next
department.
level.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so we got to kick out, downstairs. Downstairs, we have 2 floors here. Downstairs is the luxury car.
It's so cool though. I love it.
But we're taking away like 5,000 square feet from that guy,
Okay.
so that we could get the CDC cutters and the machines and
You need all of that, of course.
Right, I don't know. He gave me a long
Absolutely.
list of things I
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to buy. It's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
investment.
But it's gonna be so freaking game changer.
Yeah, so
Love
I'll be
that.
able to make your storybook for your quince coming up, and I'll be able to do some of the things.
Well,
you
you're
know.
gonna have your hands tied in about a year with another big quince.
Oh yeah, my daughter can't stop talking about you
Oh,
guys.
really?
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah,
so
she's already
obsessed with
set.
you guys. Yeah.
I love it.
She's like, I can't wait for my party with Petal.
I love it.
I know.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Does she have a theme yet?
Yeah, she does. It's a secret,
Okay.
and I can share it with you,
Okay, later.
but not
Off
with
air, yeah.
not with
Off
anybody
camera.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Off camera.
Off camera. Okay, well, I love that. Okay, so Carlos, I know there's some things that you're passionate that you want to chat about, and I think this is a safe space, us and all our viewers. And I really want to talk about, first of all, let's talk about any. I'm gonna say this nicely. What is your feeling on when we go into the world of like kickbacks and when people expect things and sometimes we work with different planners and they want a little something. I know Tony works with some people and it's not just planners, it's production companies sometimes and they expect a little something. Like, what is your thought on that? And I do want to say that, first of all, I don't ask for kickback, but I will be the first one asking for, like, can you sponsor a WIPA event? Can you sponsor Miami Wedding
And we
Week?
are more than happy to do that, right? We, in general, as a rule, do not pay kickbacks here at Petal Productions.
Yeah.
Right? And so, I think kickbacks are problematic in many ways. I think that kickbacks lead planners to book a company who may not be the best fit for the client.
I think that's the big issue.
But they're getting a kickback, and so they push a client
Yeah.
in a certain direction.
100%.
So it's not always. I think it doesn't serve the client well. I think ultimately going back to talking about like service and what we think about service here, we feel like we're serving planners, but we also feel like in the end there's a bride, there's a client.
Yeah.
And so if we're not all together to do the best for that client, I think it's problematic. And you can see,
Yeah. We're doing a disservice.
like when you're seeing all this, there's a lot of
Yeah.
like stuff going on TikTok right now,
Yeah.
like this whole kind of backlash against the wedding industry
Yeah, all
about
the
pricing and
time.
and I think a lot of that comes from
Yeah.
kickbacks.
Yeah, of course, because you have to
Because a
upcharge.
florist who gives you a price for one thing, but then gives you a second price for a wedding, often is because they're having to pay somebody a kickback,
Yeah.
right? And so you may think that for a birthday you may not, or whatever it is, but like kickbacks change pricing,
They do.
right?
Absolutely.
We do not eat it.
No, I think it's
Hi,
unfair.
we don't eat it. We
Like
tag it onto the bill.
Yeah. If
Right? Like,
if you want to
most
charge
people
it,
don't do it either. And so the way we get around it, because people do ask us, and then people will say no when we tell them this. So we will put it in our contract and say, and we will design fee or
Yeah.
whatever you want, we'll put a tag on it. And if the client should ask us, what is this $15,000 fee for? And we'll say, it's for your planner.
Yeah.
And if you can't have that conversation with your client, where that came from, then
Right.
that's
between you
you and your client. But that's legally, that's how we stay ahead of it, because legally, I think there's a fine line in a lot of states as well about like, if the client doesn't know,
Right.
then in some states it's not legal, and it's certainly not ethical.
It's not ethical. Yeah.
No.
Right.
And
like,
it gets crazy and dirty and
There's
You know.
venues who do it too.
well, yeah. but-
like, I mean, listen, and I say I don't want to bash anybody because I don't want to bash anybody because if you guys call me And you know, a lot of times I'm like, okay, I don't want anything from you guys, but I'll be the first one. And I'm just like, hey everyone, I need Tony, I need you to sponsor AV for said company or said organization. Hey Petal, do you guys want to sponsor? So I also feel like, you know,
Listen, beyond sponsoring, and we do a lot of sponsoring, and we
You
try to
do.
support our planners in
Yeah.
every way. Like, you know, if you're doing a showcase and you need
Yeah.
something, we're
Yeah.
going to sponsor that. But beyond that,
Yeah.
I can't tell you, I don't feel there's another company in South Florida, maybe even bigger than that, you know, who has done more planners' actual weddings
yeah, that's true.
than us. And beyond their weddings, like their kids' birthday parties, their brisses, like all of
Yeah.
those things that we readily
True.
and willing to do for our planners because we love them and we want to support them, you know. And so, you know, a planner calls their sister's getting married and we help with that,
Yeah.
and, you know.
Right. It's a partnership.
And
At the end,
that is a partnership, and we
Yeah.
are very comfortable doing that. We are super comfortable there. We give. I'm not gonna lie. We give planners gifts. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
we give planners gifts.
Yeah.
You know,
I've gotten gifts from you guys.
what'd you get?
I've gotten a flower arrangement, and then I know
Oh,
I
you
did.
have to get, you know,
and then I
yeah,
got and then
oh.
one time I got something else. I don't think it was a coffee mug. It was something.
Oh, we need to get you a better gift. Because we do nicer gifts than that.
Oh, I hope so, because I know there's a florist, and he's gotten me a really nice gift.
We do some
Another
nice
florist has gotten me a really nice gift. I'm not gonna say his name.
gifts. No.
Oh,
no, it's
Carmen.
okay. Listen,
I'm just kidding.
I
I mean, I'm not kidding, but it did happen.
I am a big fan of other florists, right?
No, of course.
I love the industry in general.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I want everybody to do well. If people are doing well, we're all doing well. Like, the more amazing events that there are in Miami, the more amazing events that are going to come in all of our doors.
Yeah.
Right? If people see great work here, they expect great work here, we'll do more great work.
Right. 100%.
And so I'm also think that I can't do them all.
Yeah, definitely. That
No,
you
it's
can't do
true.
them all, and sometimes a certain client is not the right fit for you. So there's other people that could do the
Yeah.
work and at a great level.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, I'm friends with a lot of people, you know,
Yeah, you are.
and we help and support a lot of well, there's a group of us that are really super helpful for each other, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can call Jassy from J Group, and she can call me, and she's got a ceiling install, and she needs blah
Yeah.
blah blah, and like, we do not rent, we lend.
Yeah,
right?
that's
We
true, because
support.
I have had other people tell me that they've actually been able to get things from you and things like that, which is beautiful, because I think at the end of the
Won't
day,
say who you
yeah,
work with,
actually,
you know?
right, and it was beautiful because you were able to help them with that, and I just think at the end of the day, it's like, it's not like everybody has this thing with competition, but we have to support each other, guys. Like, especially in our community, there's people coming in that are ready to take our work, and we have to like be cool with each other. Like, there's gonna be a time where I'm great with my friends that are planners, and there's been times where I'm in a pickle and I'm like, oh shit, I need help, and those girls have been like, I'm available, I'm here to help you,
Right.
and vice versa, you know.
Yeah. No, and same in the DJ community. I mean,
Yeah.
I work with a lot of companies, and I always say they're not my competition. They could be my next client, and I work. Other companies hire me to help them
Yeah.
do sound or lighting, or hey, I need you this weekend because I don't have a lighting tech. I'll go in and work for them, and they need to borrow stuff or rent stuff from us. My warehouse is always open
Right.
to anybody in the industry, and I've always kept that mentality.
Well, but not everybody.
Well,
No.
Right, and this will lead into something that we talked about, and I said maybe I didn't want to talk about it, but I'll briefly talk on it, which is what I call the New York invasion.
Yeah.
Right?
We were totally going to talk about that.
And some of the reasons that we are so supportive of, like, Carolina Neftali and Inez Neftali,
Yeah.
or Jassy and J Group,
Yeah.
or even Gilded, if they should call, or anyone, is because I want the local company to get the event, right?
Yeah.
I want them to thrive.
Agreed.
You know, like, I think there's enough talent here in our market where you don't need to bring in a New York company, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
And if I can help, if Carolina Neftali sells an event and she needs this crystal candelabra that I have that the client really wanted, you know. And I could be like, come get it, girl. Like, I want you to, I want that party to be amazing.
Right.
And for that New York planner maybe that you're working with to see like the quality of the work of the teams and of the companies working down here. And so that's part of the reason that we do it as well, is like we really want to support the community. And then like Rafi and I have this thing about trying to be humble at all times, right? Like, it's not like we don't know we're the big guy. You know, it would be silly of us to pretend that we don't understand who we are in the market.
Right. 100%.
We understand, right? Like, we're doing 500 weddings a year, right? Like, no one's even coming close.
Right,
Like,
it's true.
We
It's
know
true.
who we are. So let's not be assholes about it, because there's no need for us to be an
No, you don't
asshole.
have
So
to.
let's be as kind and generous as we can, and have people look at us in a positive light, because
Correct.
we're not like we're not dicks.
No,
you
you're
know?
not at all. And I think
No, that's
I think
amazing.
he brought up a good point, because you guys love the humbleness. And I think, Tony, remember one time you brought that up about how you guys are so successful because of that humbleness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it really shows. And I think that that's important, because sometimes we get in our heads and it's not necessary. Like, stay
Right.
humble.
But you know that, I mean, and you see that, because I as successful as I think that we are, I am never not out there being like, I want your event. I want you to
Right.
come work with
Yes.
me. I love you. You know,
Yes.
like, we're thankful when you do come in the door,
Yeah, of course.
right? Like, we don't think that anybody owes us anything, you know, like,
Right.
and so you always have to be hungry and not pretentious about it, right? Like,
Correct.
I'm here to service you and serve you to the best of our ability, and I expect that from my team as well, you know?
And I think when you receive the clients, whether they're spending, you know, $8,000 or spending 80 grand, like, my clients have always gotten the same service treatment and have said the same things about you guys.
Across the board.
Across the board, all of them.
And
You know?
and I believe
100%.
and I believe this wholeheartedly. Look, I always cry when I say this, I talk about this, because I didn't get into this wedding industry because I wanted to be around millionaires. I got into this day because I think that weddings and that day is a beautiful day for any bride.
Yeah.
And so that every bride, no matter what price point should be made to feel important and special.
Of course.
Right? And so if I can service you, you know, and realistically, I will do a Saturday with 12 weddings on a Saturday, and one of them will be under $5,000 floral job. And one of them will be a six-figure floral job.
That's so
right?
true.
And I'm running that range. But that bride that came in with, you know, with that budget didn't not get the same experience. Right? They get the same experience.
Always.
And so they walk
Always.
out still feeling really good, you know?
Of course. Which it speaks volumes of you guys, all of you, of your entire team, because I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with you guys, even like when we're all in a rush and we're all going crazy. And you know, I can get a
We're
little
not
crazy.
perfect.
No, because sometimes I can get a little commando and I'm just like, you know, they talk about me. And I always say, I'm you guys are so helpful. Anything that we need. I'm never, like, I need candles. I forgot to add candles for the cake. You guys are never like, well, you should have asked for that. It's not on the invoice. It's never been like, it's not on the invoice. It's like, you know what? We might have extra. We might have this. Here you go. You know what I mean?
Every
Like,
time.
we've always done that.
And the team is trained in that.
Yes.
And they are trained to not say no.
Yeah.
Right? And they will contact me, you know, depending on what the ask is, right? Like, some asks, but in general,
Right.
we're there to serve, right? And if we have it and there's extra and we can make it work, we're going to do
Do
it.
it.
Yeah.
We are going to do it. And rarely do we ever then charge for that,
Yeah, no.
right? We don't send, because clients are not interested in like a charge for 6 cylinders for something, or, you know, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
right.
Or, you know,
Yeah, of course.
like, come on now.
Yeah, I think that it's just ridiculous.
Or the bar piece, the extra bar piece that we did because we forgot that there was 2
Correct.
bars and there's only one on
Right.
the
You
proposal.
guys have never.
Right?
Here's a bill after the wedding for 6 cylinders. I mean,
That's
Right.
why you don't. That's why you don't ask for a kickback, because when you need them to come save your ass, they're
Boom.
saving your ass. It's
There
the
you go.
truth. the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's part of it, right? We're going to give you the
100%.
best value for your money here
Yeah.
every time. We really, our pricing is fair.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
You know, it's realistic but
Yeah.
fair, and it's about value, right? You know, and sometimes value and luxury are not
Aligned?
Right.
aligned, but we try to think that that is true.
Yeah, you do. You do a good job at that.
Thank you. Thanks.
So I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What in the 17 years you've been with Petal, what's been the craziest event you've done?
I mean, the craziest event or the craziest
Yeah, like
day?
crazy weather or like
craziest day.
or craziest day, either
What
or.
stands out when we ask you that? Like, what's the one thing?
Oh my
that you
God,
can say?
the most panicked I've ever been. I've had a few, but when we were in the old original building, we had a big wedding at Coral Gables Country Club, and we finished kind of not too late, but we finished late at night, all the flowers, and the team went ahead and loaded the entire wedding on the refrigerator truck. And we came in the morning,
They were all burnt?
the truck was stolen.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Even worse.
The truck was stolen.
Oh shit.
The entire wedding was on the truck.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Robbie and I went into full panic mode. We called Jeff Fresh, and thankfully we have such a great relationship with them that they're like pulling everything out. We called all our designers, and everybody rushed into work. And in the meantime, that like Paul, I think, was kind of like getting everything running on that end, and Rafi and I were running around trying to figure out like this truck situation out as well. The police call us and be like, "Oh, by the way, the truck was stolen and got into a car accident 3 blocks away, and was picked up and towed and taken to this tow yard."
Oh.
And the tow yard was literally 3 blocks away from
I'm so dead.
that old building. So by that point in time, the team's already there. The new flowers are already there. They're making everything. I run to this tow yard, and they won't release the truck
Oh god. Of course they
because
never
it's got to go through the police.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I told the lady, "Listen, I'm going to go in, and you don't have to let anybody else in." But I had my guys on the other side of the fence, on the barbed wire fence.
You're throwing the
And
flowers?
I opened that truck and I passed the entire
Floral.
floral over, and then we remade it. And then when that bride never knew a thing, and but the mother was like, "Why are there so many flowers here?" Because all of a sudden, Coral Gables Country Club, you know that hallway, every like credenza table had a ball on it, right? Like
You already have the
and
flowers.
and
What are you going to do?
That wedding in particular was like all like hot pink and orange. It was like super
Wow.
bright.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it wasn't even like traditional whites that we might have had in our
Yeah.
cooler extra. It was like very specific. And they were just, because now we had double the flowers,
Use them, right?
right?
Oh my
I mean, and it cost us a lot of money, and we lost money on that event. But the client
Never knew.
never knew until later, because they were asking about like what, you know,
Yeah. Did the planner ever find out?
we don't tell anybody.
God, because I would have been like,
Because we,
Oh, shit.
it's,
You know?
there's no point
There's no
in
reason.
stressing
You
them
figured
out,
it out.
right? Because all that's going to
Yeah.
do is cause like tension. And so I'm going to eat all the tension
and you did.
and we're going to fix it, you know? And we did.
We're problem solvers. We make
That's
magic
our
happen
job.
in the back
That's
that
it.
nobody ever finds out about.
Never.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
never-
that's 20 years in the
But
business.
yeah, that
trust me.
truck stolen. Oh my God, that was,
That's insane.
yeah,
Can you
that was a bad day.
Let me tell you, that's my fear. You know, I have brides that are like, "Oh, I want to give you all my stuff." I'm like, "It's gonna stay in my car." I do live in a gated community, but it's staying in my car, guys. I'm not unloading it. Just letting you know.
No.
And then I'm always like, when I have everyone's shit in my car, I'm always like making sure the car's locked, making sure the dogs are around. You know, God forbid somebody steals my car. Because imagine, I would die.
Yeah.
I'd be freaked the fuck out. I don't even know how you guys were like.
You know, I always say I thrive in chaos, right?
You have to if you're in this industry.
Right? Like
For
it's
sure.
when I feel the best, when I feel like the most accomplished, right?
No.
Like when my heart is pumping and that adrenaline is going, and I'm like trying to like make something work or figure
Make it
something
happen.
out. That's the moment where I feel like alive, you know.
Yeah. Does that inspire you? What
love it.
what inspires you?
And I don't
gives
get
you,
to do
like-
that, you know. Inspires me,
Yeah.
you know.
What gives you that creative edge? Like, is it your travels? Is it, books? Where do you draw inspiration from?
I realistically, I love art, like big, huge art installations.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
right now, currently, I'm obsessed with this Aussie artist called C.J. Hendry,
Okay.
and she does these installations and stuff. And I just, but I like things, right? Like drawing inspiration. I do this, and I say this to people too. Like, don't bring me pictures, like in your Pinterest board of somebody else's event.
Yeah.
Because what does that really say?
They don't get that though.
Right, but I like, show me interior decor. Show me an
Yes.
outfit you really like. Show me, a picture of a garden or whatever. I like the
Yeah.
feelings or fabric, textile,
Elements.
Love
right?
it.
Like I love all of those things. It's like, I have a Pinterest board called "How do I make this into a centerpiece," right? Which is just weird, random stuff. But like the
Love
idea of
that.
like,
Yeah.
how do I take this thing that I'm visually attracted to and convert it in such a way? What is the language to make it into a centerpiece so that it works?
I love that.
And I love that, right? Like, how do I do that? Listen, and reality is that's 2% of our clients.
It's the truth though. Because they're always going to come with the pictures, or they don't really trust.
And everybody, and
Yeah.
90% of brides within any given season are bringing me the same Pinterest
Yeah.
board.
I know. It's true. I have one next
Rinse
year.
and recycle.
Listen, no, but
And
it's
that's
true.
fine.
It's a diamond. It's a rare diamond. Let me tell you, I have one bride next year, and there hasn't been anything about flowers. You know what everything is, the inspo? You would die. It's wallpapers.
I love that,
It's been
though.
like, textures. It's crazy, but that's exactly what the inspo has been. I am so excited for her wedding.
I love that.
So excited
I
for her
prefer
wedding.
that. I
Yeah.
hate when they bring me
Yeah.
somebody else's work.
You mean a hydrangea with some balls?
I mean, it's not even about the, like, that's the basic or whatever, but when they bring me actual
Yeah, they
pictures
do,
of somebody
of course.
else's work and be like, I want this. And I'm like, oh, great.
I mean, listen, it happened to us earlier today. Carlos,
Okay, I'm going to do it. I
No.
do it, you all.
Yeah. No, but you know what?
Let's do it better.
Let's do it better.
I do it.
We're going to do it better. I mean, listen, today we had that conversation, right? We had a photo.
Yep.
And, you were like, we have to not do this. I wanted to do it better and more beautiful. And you know what? I was on board. I'm like, listen, it was the only
thing in that proposal that I thought,
it was
like,
the
I could.
only photo that my client sent us, right? And I'm like, but it's, you know what? She's going to love it. And I'll report
Yeah.
back. She's going to love it. It's perfectly fine. And
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah, I thought we could change that and make it better. And I think we will. And I think
totally will. We're gonna
I think
knock
the
that
client
one
will
out
be
of the
very happy. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. All right. Well, do you want to give what is your advice to up and coming floral designers?
I think the biggest advice that Rafi and I always have, and we talk about this a lot, is again going back to like service.
Yeah.
Right? Like, get over yourself. This is the service industry. Serve your client, serve your planners, serve the property, serve. Right? Designs and styles of designs, especially if you're a florist that has a particular style that you work in, those things will come and go.
Yeah.
Right? And you will need to adapt and change with the years and trends that are coming, But if you can consistently be a company that offers a type of service and serves the client well, you will prosper because everything else will change. The types of flowers that I'm doing today and that we're selling today are not, looks nothing like the parties from 10 years ago,
Yeah.
And so, but the types of service that we did is still the same and still at the forefront of what we do, So, yes, have incredible style, have, make your mark in some way, get your name out there. But in the end, fundamentally, at the base of all of it, you need to be a service industry.
I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for
Thanks for
taking your
having me.
time to being here with us today.
Was that already an hour?
How's an hour?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I could
just
talk
about.
all day, people.
Just about. I mean, we can keep
And I
going.
was controlled.
Listen, is there anything else that you want to add? Seriously.
No, and I told you what I wanted to talk about. And I want to talk about this to all of you out there.
Go.
He's,
Enough with the inspo attire boards.
you know what though? First of all, he's laughing because he never follows it. I can't believe he. But you know what? You follow it pretty well.
You know,
Sometimes.
so yes, I do because I understand, right? Like, I think I understand that the concept
Yeah.
of it is that they want the photos of the event to be nice,
Everybody- it just
and
looks
for
so
everybody
nice.
to match with the thing, right? Like, but listen, I think that 10 years ago we weren't doing this,
No, not at all.
right? Like, we were still doing events and going to networkers, but like, people didn't tell me how to dress,
Yeah.
you
Did
know,
not.
right?
That's true.
But now we've gotten to the point it became an issue for our partying
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
didn't do that.
You didn't. I
And
was
I
dying.
said, absolutely not.
I know she drove me. What do I wear? What do I wear to
I
the
was
party?
very stressed.
And I said,
And I
absolutely
think it
not.
has to, you know, the girls worry more about that stuff. I mean, us guys,
Of course
we'll
I
just put a
worry.
jean and some shirt on and we're ready to go, you know?
Have you been to Engage?
Absolutely.
No, you haven't been.
No,
to
I'm not
Engage,
engaged. I went to
yet.
RSVP.
Yeah, no.
Sorry,
but
wrong one.
So, Engage is gonna be like.
I
10
think
times.
it's all started because of Engage.
Oh,
I think they were the first
100%.
ones
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like the Engage effect, you know, which is now
Engage effect.
like, if
Yeah.
I'm going to a 3-hour cocktail party,
Yeah.
you know, a
We don't have a
networker,
mood board today.
I don't need a mood board.
We
for
don't
that.
have one
I don't
today.
need a new mood board for that. Like, I get it. Like, okay, Engage, it's also themed. Or RSVP, it's also themed, right?
Yeah.
Like, blah blah blah. You know, but like, if I'm going to a 3-hour cocktail party, networker at a hotel or a rooftop
Right.
or whatever, like, you know, what I think
Yeah.
we're in the design industry to a certain extent, right? There's a part of what we do is design.
Yeah.
And I would love to see people's style.
Yeah.
But you rob us of seeing people's
No,
style.
I don't think so. I think that so if we give you a palette, then you guys should show up and like do the best you can with it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I say, okay, I might not be like the most fashion forward person. I try. But I do say to my hair and makeup team, I'm like, okay, so this is the color palette today. And they'll be like, oh, we can do your eyes like this or that. I like it. I like to know what we're supposed to
All right,
stay
so how
with.
much do you spend?
A lot.
She spends a lot.
I spend a lot.
Right, this is the issue.
Yeah.
So this year, I've spent zero.
Oh, that's awesome. I
So
spend a lot of money.
RSVP was all
Really?
recycled looks.
Okay.
Recycled.
But we love that.
Like,
you add another accessory. No
Veils
one
of
can tell.
light, recycled. Right? Like, you know, everything that I've been to this year, I've recycled.
I want you to do a TikTok every time you wear something, and you're gonna be like recycle.
Recycle.
Recycled.
So I have all this shit coming up, right?
true.
Because I have Engage now in Santa Barbara,
Right.
and then Kindred Collective in January.
Well, it's
I
true.
love them both.
It's true
But-
because RSVP just sent out
Yeah.
their whole thing. Like, this is what you're wearing in my
Yeah.
Acoba, and then this is what you're wearing for this. I mean, I was excited.
I'm just like, and so I'm like, I got the boards, and I'm like pulling in my closet, like, what do I really
Recycle.
own?
No, I mean,
I'm not
yeah.
going to buy anything.
Yeah.
I am not. My new thing this year is make it work with what's in the closet.
Okay.
That's
I
understandable.
like that.
Yeah, and I have a lot of my closet is
You know what it is?
is my fifth Engage. I've like 5.
Well, you have, but like, for example, us event day, like, I had never realized how much black dresses and black outfits I owned, and I'm like, okay, and I love black, but I'm like, okay, this is boring. So I think part of that was also like our industry, like, hey guys, you don't have to look like when we're doing events. Let's add some color. Let's add some life. Let's add some this.
Right, but
You
I
know?
do all of that, right? Like I have a personal style. I think I have personal style.
Yeah,
I like
no,
my personal
100%
style.
you do.
You know, and I try to even within the context of themes, like make
Right.
make it
I mean,
make it about myself still.
Correct. But I think for some of us, it's hard.
I will
because
continue to shop for myself.
for yourself.
Yeah.
But not to go to an event.
But it's not going to be like I need to look Western.
I love it. Okay, no, but I really think it goes back to the fact that some of us planners, we dress to be invisible, right?
For the event.
And for the event, when we get to go to the networkers, we get to shine because some of us, know that the event day is not about us.
Right.
So we're not
Correct.
able
But
to shine
event day,
that way.
Right, event day.
Some of us.
Right, event day too. We're all in our Petal uniform,
Right.
Yeah.
Right? And day in, day out, like, I mean, I dress, I'm all right. But I just, I think it's too much.
So you're not going to dress up?
My husband is over it.
I love it.
He's like, this closet is out of control. I was like, I'm like, I know. He's like, when are you going to wear that suit again? I was like, I don't know.
Send me pictures of all your stuff,
I have
and then
so
we're
much
gonna
stuff.
do mood boards based on what Carlos has in his closet.
And I'm too lazy to Poshmark. Like, if somebody wants to come over
know.
and
I'm
like
not
start a
doing any of
Poshmark
that.
closet with my closet, it's a good closet.
It's a good closet.
That's a good business.
It is a good business. Do you know that they just sent me an email to be an affiliate for like one of these rent to wear companies? And I'm like, oh, that's not a bad idea. Like rent the runway, like that vibe. So they sent that to me, and I'm like, maybe that's what I should have been doing instead of buying all these outfits. And think how my closet is big, but I have a lot of clothes. I might spend a lot.
We turned our second bedroom in our house as a closet now.
Wow.
And within that thing, there is like rolling racks. It's just rolling racks. I have more tuxedos. I don't know why I have so many tuxedos. How many tuxedos should a normal person have?
Not that many. How many do you have? Maybe like 2 or 3.
I probably have like 6.
No, I think 2 is okay.
I wear this. I have like 4 black pants, and I and I have like silver, black.
Tony's the wrong person.
Yeah,
to
I'm not a
ask.
fashion person at
He's
all.
not at all.
At all.
Zero.
I'm simple.
My daughter is always mortified by his fashion sense. She's always like, Dad, people think you're poor.
I love it.
I mean, but I think it's important for us, especially
He
for
doesn't
me,
care.
because we're in the design aspect of this
Yeah, of
business,
course.
right? Like you need to look like
You have to like
you have some style, right?
100%.
Like, yeah,
And you know how to
and
follow a mood
listen,
board.
beyond that, I love fashion and I love clothes,
You
and
do.
I've been buying shit for a long time.
Right.
But yes, I have at this point in time I have 6 tuxedos.
Okay. Well, send me a picture
I
of
have
all
a
your
tuxedo
clothes.
jumpsuit, which is my favorite.
Oh, I love that. Maybe you
I
can
wore
wear
it
that
at
for
RSVP.
and you can wear it for the Shelbourne.
And I wore it for, what else did I wear it for? I think I've worn that at 3 different events at this point.
Oh. Okay. Maybe for Engage.
Just change the bow tie.
I'm just kidding.
I wear it with like a silver shirt. Like for what was, I wore it at an Engage with
Okay.
like a gold punk rock belt and gold shoes. I wore it at RSVP silver with these sneakers.
Oh, with this, the
Oh,
smoke
the
and
silver one.
mirrors.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
smoke and mirrors. That looked
Smoke
really
and
good,
mirrors.
though. Love that.
Yeah, but yes, I think it's too much.
Okay.
Like I get it for like Engage, I get it for RSVP, I get it for some of the things.
But not for Whippa
but I'm
every-
like,
not for Whippa
not for
every
every
single
Whippa,
time.
like a Whippa lunch. A Whippa
Now
lunch.
it's a
You
trend.
want me to dress like English Garden? I'm like, come on now.
It was cute, though. It was cute.
I think that day, that English Garden day, I didn't even look at the board, and I showed up in black. And then I brought Rachel Garcia from our team with me, and I didn't tell her.
Oh, poor
and then
Rachel.
everybody was in full look, and she's like,
It was a tea party.
is there supposed to be a... And I was like,
Poor Rachel.
probably.
When it all failed,
He was like, I blocked that
when it
email.
all fails, I just go through like the Cuban, palm tree shirts, and I'm good.
I know. Thank God, like a couple of them this coming up have
I
like,
can't. I
Cuban.
can't with you guys.
yeah.
All right, so I guess you won't dress up for Shelbourne. That's all good.
What is the look?
I'll send you the mood board.
He's
It's in
asking.
my closet
She
already.
had
if I
no
already
idea.
own it, and
It's
I can
like-
make it work.
You're gonna
But,
like it because
you
it's
know,
like mid-century. Like we did a really good. Pearl does it, and she does such a great job. She does such a great job. So I'm all about it, guys.
Well, thank you for hosting us here at
Thank you.
Petal Production today. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you guys listen. We're on iHeart, Spotify, YouTube. And thank you to Rafi,
And
Carlos,
Carlos.
and the entire Petal Production team.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. It was fun.